This your friendly neighborhood fly guy, Cool Kim, aka NY All the Ideal. Representing for them UMCs. You remember Blue Cheese and all of that? Well, right now, I'm in the House of Hip Hop podcast show with the flyest host of all, Spicy Sugar. Ooh, the name alone make my taste buds tingle, you heard? This is the house that hip hop built, presented by S.STREET Media. John Doe. Never heard none, never seen none, you a John Doe. Cloud talker say the name from you a John Doe. Never noticed you, I ain't heard of you, you a John Doe. Come around here talking about nothing, you a John Doe. Bitch, who? John Doe. Fuck out of here. John Doe. I ain't never. John Doe. Please, you a John Doe.
It's your girl, Spicy Sugar.
Chanel tags, all these bitches is hella mad. Tell the truth, I'm hella bad. I be drippin' with hella swag, and my groove like Stella Bag. $1 million, worth the game, ain't nobody gon' say it that. These bitches are hella whack. Yeah, that's big facts. Yeah, with no cap. Yeah, I'm at that. They wanna know what I'm rapping. Cash out in my section. Do say it's my preference. Like I'm dark when I'm sexing. Hands free when I'm texting. Let the coupe do it for me. Tell that nigga stay right there.
Hi, mama.
Be right there. Hop out like what's good. Pop out in your hood. 100,000 round the neck. And I wish a nigga would. Never heard none, never seen none. You a John Doe. Cloud talker say the name from you a John Doe. Never noticed you ain't.
Welcome to the House of Hip Hop podcast show.
John Doe.
The quarantine edition.
John Doe. Fuck out of here. John Doe. I ain't never.
We're listening to my guest right now,
Please. You a John
Miss
Doe.
Dirty Diana. She's in the building.
Turn your man to a nympho.
I'm about to add you right now, love.
First I hit him with a two-piece. Ass and tits is a two-piece. Turn your man to a groupie. Let my bitch hit, he loopy. Scarface in that movie. Laid up in jacuzzi. Hand gripped on that Uzi. All my bitches is bougie. Niggas brownie is funky. We don't fuck with no goofy.
Hi, everyone.
All my niggas on go time. All y'all niggas on whole time. All y'all niggas is so slime. But y'all ain't committing no crime. Fuck with me and get clapped at. If I miss, I'ma backtrack. Slipping when you like that. Bang, bang. Nap, nap. Never heard none, never seen none. You a John Doe. Cloud talker say the name from you a John Doe. Never noticed you, I ain't heard of you. You a John Doe. Come around here talking about nothing. John Doe. Bitch, who? John Doe. Fuck out of here. John Doe. I ain't never. John Doe. Please. You a John Doe.
Hello, everyone. Once again, we are here at the House of Hip Hop podcast show, the quarantine edition. We're going to make it do what it do while they got us locked down. I am your girl, Spicy Sugar. We are here tonight with one of the guests that I've been waiting for. This is like a personal for me. I love it. We got the rap goddess, rap diva, veteran lyricist in the house, Dirty Diana. Round of applause.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, my love. I'm so happy that you are here. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was important for me to have, you on here. Salute to my hip hop brother AB. Thank you for coming through with this one. Because my show is definitely based on the founding elements of hip hop. And, me being a female, doing what I'm doing, I always try to find a way to uplift and make my girls shine. So I'm so happy to have you, New York veteran, in the building. Before we get started, let's get the technicalities out the way. I have one tradition that I have everybody do when they come through, whether it be in person or live. And that is you have to introduce yourself to the people. So, there you go. Floor's yours.
You already know what it is. Your girl, Dirty Diana, straight from the BX. Here with my girl, Spicy Sugar. Keeping it lit, keeping it live, all the way with the quarantine. And, doing it for the females.
Yes, I love it. I'm so happy. How are you, first of all, before we get into anything, how are you maintaining here in the quarantine?
I'm all right. It's mixed emotions, but I'm making sure I stay busy and stay positive. You know, AB got. But it's mixed emotions because you know people keep passing away, so it's like, you know, feelings. But overall, I'm very positive. I'm keeping my energy up, my spirit up.
Yeah, that's right. Keep your inner girl going. You know, you from NY, born and raised in the Bronx, New York.
Facts.
You got some very rich soil in terms of your upbringing and your growth in hip hop. And I feel like it's very valid and very important. So I kind of just want to take it a little bit from your beginnings and then bring it up to what we got going on right now. Before I forget, please make sure you salute the home team at Street Media. Everybody, please make sure you're following them. I'll give you the information at the end of the interview, because if you miss this live, which this will be up for the next 24 hours, we're going to do a rebroadcast of us talking on SStreetMedia.info. So I want everybody to just keep that in mind and stay tuned for that information before you bounce. So my guest tonight, Dirty Diana, like I said, Bronx native, born and raised. You know, why don't you just let the people know real quick, you know, what your upbringing was in the Bronx, because you have such you got such a rich start when it comes to the game of hip hop and just being in the world of hip hop. I mean, you were pretty much dead center in the middle of it all. So, you know, just tell the people about, you know, your upbringing in the Bronx when it came to, you know, all of that.
Well, first of all, you know, the Bronx it kind of birthed hip hop. Well, it did birth hip hop. And just growing up in the Bronx, you would just come out and it'd be a cipher on this corner. Everything was just about rap. You'll see a cipher on that corner. And then I'm growing up. So, you know, I'll come through with my baggy jeans and all of that. And the vibe and the feeling of a female even jumping in on the all-male cipher, like that energy alone was just enough to want to keep you going and keep you motivated. And I grew up to Lauryn Hill. So shout out to Lauryn Hill. That is one of my female inspirations. Definitely. And shout out to Kool Herc was an inspiration. Like, he took me as a little girl, and he was moving me around when I was real little, probably about 12 years old. So shout out to him.
See, so such rich. That's why I say you have such rich soil in terms of your upbringing, you know, in hip hop. Because look who you kind of was around and who kind of nurtured you from the beginning. One of the people that's pretty much the godfather of this whole lifestyle, this whole movement. So, when it comes to that, it's like, how could you not, you know, end up being an MC or some type of mover and shaker in the hip hop industry? But I know it wasn't easy for you.
Oh, you know, as a female, it's very, very tough. Very tough.
Yeah. So how did you get people to understand that you really had talent?
Well, it was a lot of being aggressive, making people I had to show that I was actually serious about my craft. I don't want to say it like this, but not opening my legs to get things. You know what I mean? Like, people hit me, you kind of got to put yourself in a situation, you like, yo, hit my manager or hit such and such. You know what I mean? And then talk to them.
What you are going to do is say it louder for the people in the back. That's what you are going to do.
Sell set. So I always was one that demanded respect in any type of room that I came. I didn't want you to see anything else but to respect me. Because again, it was tough. It don't even stop.
Yeah, and you know it's weird because, you know, like I tell people, you know, a lot of times I'm like the only girl in like the room full of dudes, and you know, luckily a lot of times, you know, my boys kind of forget. But then when, you know, then they're like, they just see me as like one of the boys or whatever. But then sometimes they forget a little too much, and I'm like,
Hello. Right.
These are titties. So, bruh, you know, and then when they do remember, they kind of remember in a light that you don't want them to remember that you're a female. You understand? So, I know when you were coming up, you first started as a dancer, correct?
Yeah, I was a hip hop dancer. I was with shout out to Teens in Motion, Alicia Keys. That was a Alicia Keys movement with MBK. Danced on Apollo. Was a background hip hop dancer doing choreography. My whole teenage years was pretty much hip hop. So the stage was it was never new to me.
Yeah, you had such a love for the stage, and you had so many different artistic talents. What made you say no? I'm a go this hip hop route.
Well, even though I was always a hip hop dancer, I always rapped. It was actually
okay.
scribble poems. I used to write little poems and like I said, jump in little ciphers and back in public school and high school. So the rap thing was always first. I was very good at hip hop dancing as well. And then I started to take the music a little more serious in Teens in Motion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, with you, I know when it came to like the MCing and stuff, you really jumped in there. Like you were in the ciphers, you was doing the battle rapping, and that's where you really made a name for yourself. I love your story mainly because your rise was really based on how the fundamentals of hip hop was. The DJ started moving you around. And then next thing you know, even your name, I read somewhere that your name even came about as an accident because of the DJs. Why don't you tell that story? I think it's funny.
Shout out to DJ Scream. Scream, this is when I got to Atlanta. I was back and forth from New York and Atlanta. So DJ did all my mixtapes. And the mixtape was supposed to be called Dirty Diana, not my name. My name was Diana, but the mixtape was supposed to be called just Dirty Diana. He just kept saying, shout out to my homegirl, Dirty Diana. You already know Dirty Diana this, Dirty. And I'm like,
you're like,
name look like fit me. I'm a Gemini, so I do got two sides. I come off, Diana side, but then I'm hard. I've got, I got the street side, so it fits.
It does fit. It does fit. It does fit because your style is raw yet sexy. You know what I'm saying? I know when you were coming up, how you caught me was you used to have the craziest outfits on, whatever, it was. You was mad, like you was all of that before a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you were doing the wigs and everything then.
You're ready to...
Yeah, so that's how I know. And then of course the way you were just going crazy, eating through dudes when it came to the battling and stuff, because there were no females to battle back then. You know what I mean? What's your opinion on the battle scene now? Do you keep up? Like, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I definitely keep up with the battle rappers. Shout out to Babs and the Queen of the Rings.
Yeah.
I think Miss Hustle just battled somebody recently.
Yeah, they had a couple of battles.
Yeah.
Just recently. So, but how do you feel about the current battle scene now?
It's always dope. Shout out to Lady Luck. They really battle rapping, and I really don't put myself all the way in the battle rapping lane because I'm more just was one that hopped in a cipher. I didn't really do too much battle rapping, but I love it. I feel like it's his own lane. And for some reason, battle rappers can't cross over to the commercial side. It's just something about that being his own lane, but it's entertainment within itself. It's like watching boxers inside of a ring.
Yes, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, it's the same type of reaction,
Yeah. Facts.
So I know that you mentioned that you were always back and forth between, Atlanta and New York. You're still very New York. There's no doubt about it. It will never leave you, never come out of you, never forsake you. But how was it you being a New York rapper, establishing yourself in down south?
At first it was tough because when I first came down, I was super hard. Like if you listen to some of the past music, I had to switch my style. I really did. I had to switch my style, and I had to get early, switch my beat selection because again, my performances, I always would demand attention from a crowd. So my performances drew everybody in, but it didn't mix with the current Atlanta sound.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But after a little while, did a couple of mixtapes with Scream. Then I hopped on Hot 107, the birthday bash. I started doing all the big shit. It was all up from there. So they just but to love it.
Yeah, that's when the commercial radio stations were really the ear to the streets. You know what I mean? And a lot of our Main Street rappers that are in the mix today, that's how they kind of got their first catapult, was through these shows, Tigger in the Basement. These were the ones that were the ears to the street. And you came up through them now. Now it's like Shade 45 and, Sirius and a couple of other shows. Now, so is it the same type of scene down in ATL?
Not really. It's more, you got to really kind of hit the mainstream scene, mix shows, you know what I mean, in order to really get it popping. But I tell you one thing, they help their kind. If you one of them, they help their kind.
Yeah, so I do hear that about the difference between New York and down there. Everybody in New York, they too proud to collaborate and help each other.
Right.
Where down south it's a little bit different, but then their style and their taste on hip hop sometimes is a little different than ours up here. So you being a transitioning artist, that had to be an additional stress for you.
Oh man, it was stressful because, like I said, I had to kind of switch my style a little bit. Mm-hmm. I can't really down, but my beat selection changed. I got a little more sassy and girly with it, but it was a lot of loopholes and curves that I had to kind of go through. Like I said, up the fence and going straight to screen. You know what I mean? Open people's eyes.
Right. But you managed to work with quite a few dope people and hold your own with them. You know what I mean? Salute to, Gunplay and Corey Guns and, Los, even our last week's, guest of the night, our boy Dragon, salute to him. Uncle Murder, like these aren't easy people to hold your own with. So, just why don't you kind of just talk about working with, people like that? And, because this wasn't that long ago.
No, this was in the recent. All of this stuff was recent, within the past two years, a year ago, months ago.
Yeah.
It was all a great experience, and this is when you know that you're doing the right thing. When you have artists like that respecting your craft, and they say let's go, and they want to do it, and they ready to shoot a video, and they ready to push the record with you, you already know what it is. It boosts your level of where you at.
Yeah, and I'm sure that it also keeps you like, nah, I gotta keep pushing myself, because look at who I gotta stand up against, on tracks and stuff. And these people are seeking you out, like, yo, girl.
Yeah, facts. Lowe's Gunplay, it was we did that feature, we sent the record over, I hopped on it. We never met each other. And then I bumped into the studio. It was like, yo, oh, you killed that, you know what I mean? Then I bumped into him in Miami. What up, D? So that relationship was cool right there. Murder, we shot the video. It was all love, drag, family. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah.
when you meet them in person, like, and shout out to Los, because King Los, when I met him, he gave me like a whole speech. Like, you know what's the most important? Studio. That's the most important thing. Staying in the studio. Shout out to
salute to each and every one of them, because neither one, you know, is any slouch in their own right. They all do their thing. You know, when it comes to, you know, we were talking briefly about your catalog, and we also came in with one of your newer joints that we were playing on the intro. That's John Doe. That's one of the new singles, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get into the new music because we still got one more to give them. You know, I figured we would go out, you know, balling a little bit. But outside of the music, because you know, here at the House of Hip Hop, I want to give people, you know, enough for them to go and do their homework, because you know, while we want to let everybody know, you know, what the past stuff was, we want to emphasize the present and the future. So I want to give people just enough for them to go and do their homework, because you have a ridiculous catalog when it comes to, you know, past things that you put out, EPs and stuff like that. Hard, y'all. You gotta go. So can you just run down the names real quick for the people?
Of the catalog?
Yeah. Give them the best one, the best one, in your opinion.
Make sure y'all check out OI. That G mix is called OI, Dirty Diana. Cash Out, my new single. D Rose featuring Drag On. What Up, Uncle Murder. The list goes on and on. I'll be here forever.
I know.
Make sure you check out the top 4 I just named. OI.
Yeah.
D Rose, Cash Out, What Up Though, and just Google me.
yeah. Because you know why I say that? You know, when artists they give you their own catalog, that tells you about them, the side of them that they want you to see. And you know, I always try to have the new shit on deck. So you don't have to worry about that. I always have the new shit over here. And I'll give you where to go for the other shit. Yeah, sorry, you just jumping on now, you know. I should have been there. Anyway, should have been there. But not only do you know you have a sweet, impressive catalog when it comes to hip hop, you're also a businesswoman, you know, entrepreneur. So why don't you tell the people a little bit about, you know, I know you got some companies under your belt.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah, why don't you tell the people about that?
Well, I had a restaurant called Dips. I sell wigs, of course.
Yeah.
For the red carpet,
Get it.
I sell wigs. I'm all about working with your credit. Like, I'm good with credit. I'm good with business credit. There's so many businesses. Of course,
I know.
and of course, I have the record label, which I push everything through independently through the record label. And
salute to that. Yeah, what's the name of the record company?
Imperial Records.
Imperial Records.
Imperial, yeah. Facts. There's some more.
Yeah. I know you listen, you are definitely about, you know, your coin and you know, being an entrepreneur and having, you know, a plan B for the plan while you're still doing the plan A. And that's so important. You know, especially right now, like nobody understood the real importance of it until this circumstance right now. Yeah. So, you know, how have you been, you know, maintaining everything, you know, when it comes to your businesses and, you know, just how are you maintaining that?
Well, I have the water bottles too. And I'm gonna send you some water bottles. I have these Bluetooth water bottles that you play your music out of. So artists, they own music out of
wigs, and somebody wrote wigs and credit. Listen.
Wigs and credit. You know, you already know.
And you got them too. What you need?
And you know, people
you get everything out.
They don't want to order their wigs from China, so my wigs is really booming right now.
Say that.
Yeah, they don't want to order.
That.
They don't want to order from over there. So the wigs is booming. It's keeping the money flowing. Then I do some medical stuff on the side, so that's flowing.
Good.
Money is always gonna flow over here because what I do is pretty much needed. You got to make sure what you jump into is a necessity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How long have you had the wig company?
It's been about 2 years.
Okay. What's the name of the wig company?
The Red Carpet.
The Red Carpet. Mm-hmm.
So I got a bigger vision.
Yeah.
You know, I have a bigger vision with it. So, yeah, it's the Red Carpet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's up. Because, you know, I was on the phone, you know, salute to my bestie. You know, she is a hairdresser and, you know, she's of course going through it right now because she's down in the DMV area. She, you know, has her own, you know, studio. And of course, she can't make no bread right now. And so we were talking about, you know, the importance of having a digital career. Yeah. Because right now, that's the only thing that's getting people by. You know what I mean? So, you know, the fact that you have your own wig company that's successful right now, stocked and ready to go, people. You know, let's support our own because I know me, I'm done with the Asian persuasion stores. I'm over it. I done deleted Wish off. Like I'm.
Oh no. Yeah, I won't even go get my nails done, but they do our nails.
Listen,
I'm like, learn this.
Salute to my guy Raymond Austin. He posted on Facebook, if y'all don't follow, of black nail salons in the 5 boroughs. So there's no excuse.
Salute.
Yes, salute to that, because I did two within my walking distance. I said, oh, I'm going to check that out. They better be right, but I'm going to check that out. Because you know, sometimes you just got to be like.
Amen.
Yeah. But, you know, it's very important. We have to start understanding our worth amongst our own community and push the ones that are, you know, trying to succeed in these various, go back to, you know, the way things used to be, you know, between each other.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? We of the brown and, you know, black, we understand about the bartering system and that, you know, we understood life before they put a monetary value to it.
Right.
So we need to get back to doing those type of things. So I definitely want to, you know, stress your hair company because I don't know why people down there in Atlanta is risking their whole life to go to the beauty supply store.
No, yeah, they wilding.
They wilding down there.
Yeah, they already out partying, waiting on.
Like nothing happened.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Especially around idiots.
One thing I want to think of any type of business to do online. Now is the time.
Yes.
Even growing food. You can grow food.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's some advice that I could give, but I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler first. We be all hustlers by nature. It's just sometimes you need to remind you.
Yeah. And I think low key, this is a blessing in disguise because it definitely woke a lot of people up.
Facts.
And I know I've been on a very steady mindset ever since this happened. So, you know, I'm praying that a lot more of our brothers and sisters are doing the same thing. You know, with your businesses, you have, you know, your music. You've done a little acting in your time, you know. Why don't you briefly tell the people about that? Because I know, you were pretty good. You were pretty good. Some people, they get an acting shot and you're like,
what you doing?
Booth wasn't open today. I don't know what's going on, But you had a nice little premiere, a grand opening, grand closing when it came to acting. But you were in a couple of movies, and you were on TV, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So why don't you tell the people about that?
I appeared in a couple of little movies. It's just quick in and out. And then Black Roses. Because Black Roses was like my main premiere, and a lot of my music is in the back of that. So make sure y'all Google Dirty Diana Black Roses. VH1. Shout out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn had me in something. I had a quick little scene. Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop. Shout out to
Okay.
all my people.
Now, which one was it? Atlanta?
Atlanta. Yeah. It's a couple.
Hey, listen, I was talking to Yo-Yo. We had an interview, one of my first IG Live interviews. We did a call-in with her. But she was talking about, her stint on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. But, some people, they are so authentic. You just see that right away. And you can tell that they're not like a little Mona Scott drone. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So we were definitely talking about that. But I know you did a stint, through VH1 too.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so that was good. Did you enjoy acting?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's something that I would take on in the mix of doing my music, but my music's first. I don't want to just stay away and just go. They do music and then they become an actor, but my main focus is music, and then I want to pop in and pop out.
Right.
But it's fun. You can rap, you can act.
Yeah, hopefully. Like I said, there's some people that you'd be like,
you got to improv. Some people don't improv and they don't do, they don't act themselves.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Liberty Mutual commercial where Homeboy was like, Liberty Bibbity. They was like, we'll just punch it in. Yeah. Move it along, because that's not going to be a career. But I know, you had a little stint in that. And I was kind of just wondering if you would ever think about, getting back into acting again. So if anybody's listening, the coin is right. She's interested.
Oh, yeah.
She's interested.
I'm a kid, so I'm like the age of 12. Like, I'm a big kid.
Yes.
I'm serious. I like to have fun and stuff, acting and cameras, music, the stage. It's exciting to me. It still excites me like a kid. So very interested in acting.
Yes, that's good. That's good because I always love that you were multifaceted, into different things, but still great at each thing that, you did. I didn't know about the company, so that's good because, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to let it go wild or do I want to do something else. So now I know where I'm going to get my hair from.
Let me know. I got you.
Yes. I got hair under here, y'all. Don't get it twisted. I come with edges and everything. But my hair is a beast, okay? It's naturally curly, like 4 CEFD curly.
Beautiful.
And it's big, like this. So I will have the crazy curly afro. And it's hot under there sometimes. So you got to put it away. Last time I took it out, it scared me, so I put it.
You keep it braided down.
Yeah, I had to chill out.
I told you.
I love it. But salute to everything you got going on and everything you are doing outside of music. It's a beautiful thing. But I definitely want to get back to the new source that you have going on right now. because you have the 2 singles that you sent me, honey.
Yes. Talk to them.
Yes. Let the church say yes. Okay.
Yes.
Get it in the wrist, okay? We came into the show with one of your joints called John Doe.
Facts.
Why don't you tell the people about that single?
John Doe, man, John Doe is just basically letting people know I don't see y'all females, and that's just straight up. Like people put you in a box with every other female, and you they know you're different. So why you want me to be like something that I'm not? Why you want me to change if that's not who I am? I never heard of you. You a John Doe. You a John Doe, and that is period, point blank, period.
Period. Okay. That's a dope single, and I wanted to come in with that because that's so New York. That's so hood. So just like, nigga, please, you are so not on my level. Get so far the fuck away from me before I hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
That was that type of that was that type of joint.
You know what I mean?
What'd you say?
I said I like to do that sometimes as a reminder, because you can lose yourself with trying to keep up with the commercial side. So sometimes you need a reminder. Okay, this is what it is, and this is what I really do. Yeah. So let's remind them.
Yes, this is how it really goes. Okay,
right.
I do all of that, but let me tell you something.
Right.
When I'm alone with myself at the end of the night, that's what comes out. Okay.
Facts.
Get it right.
Heard you.
Get it right. And the second single that I have for you is called Cash Out, right? That's the one that's out with the video and.
Yeah.
Are both of these on the same project?
Yes, they're on the same project. Now, Cash Out is the single that's is VH1, BT, Revo right now. John Doe, y'all got it.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
Yeah, John Doe, y'all got it exclusively because it's not out, but it's just exclusively, like give everybody a taste. But it is gonna be on that EP in June.
So here at the House of Hip Hop, when we get something exclusive, we call it poppin' cherries. So we are poppin' cherries tonight. I always love when artists bring me exclusives because I understand, the meaning of that. That's your little baby that nobody really has seen yet. You still taking pictures of the back of his head, like, hiding. So I love and appreciate always when artists bring me these exclusives. And I'm going to definitely run that one back, before we leave tonight. But since Cash Out is the one that's just blowing up on all of these different outlets, why don't you talk about that one real quick?
Yeah, basically Cash Out. Cash Out represents me. It represents the Cash Out girls. It represents what everybody should be about, which is cashing out. And if you ain't about cashing out, then you ain't doing it right. It's all about getting equity, it's all about getting money, and it's all about cashing out. So Cash Out, it is what it is. Cash Out.
Yeah, I love the 2 of them because one of them, like I said, is your roots, hardcore hip hop. Don't play with me. And then Cash Out is that female, badass. We gonna party. Yes. What they yes. They, and so I love the contrast, but both of them lyrically is your mode, your genre, the wordplay, just everything. How important is it to you to keep that same, fundamental root as Dirty Diana, but still coming up with all of these newer ways to do it? Like, do you have any secrets? How do you, that you're willing to share? How is it, maintaining or balancing the 2?
My secret, I'll share it. I don't mind. I never mind sharing. It's just who uses it.
Right.
it is a balance again, because like I said, the John Doe side is really what I would love to continue to do and continue to go there, but out is a little more commercial. But again, I am still being myself because it's hard for me to dumb it all the way down. So the balancing part is just comes from picking your beat selection, picking your hook selection, and then think about how a person is going to take to it. Can they dance to this in a club? So I like to ride the beat. You know, you want to ride the beat when you're writing. And a lot of my wordplay recently, I started listening to rhyming words as I go to sleep and I wake up.
So your subconscious will soak that in.
Facts. That's why I just shared the little jewel.
Look at that. Y'all heard it here. Take it, do what you want with it, but that's a jewel right there. Because, you know, a lot of people don't understand how powerful your subconscious mind can be.
Facts.
You know, so if you're feeding it things on a nightly basis for it to retain, imagine what your vocabulary selection is at this point.
Facts.
You remember? Because I don't remember shit. Salute to the 420. I don't remember shit. But there are things that you amazingly is stuck in the back of your subconscious and you never know what's going to trigger it. And then you're like, there's stuff that I learned in college, and I was an animal science major.
Wow.
That something happened and I was like, oh yeah, because the and I was like,
did I? Well, extra smart.
Yeah. I only remember the day somebody told me that, but something filed itself back there and I knew it, and I was like, damn, shocked myself. So it is true, we do not use the full power of our mind, and when an artist can try to tap into that, that's a very powerful thing.
Yeah.
That's a very powerful thing. You must be active all the time.
Yeah, I don't sit still. I'm a Gemini. I don't sit still. Multiple people.
Yeah, I call it flip mode squad.
Yeah.
Salute to all my Geminis. Listen, I get along with you because I'm a good reader of a person.
What's your sign?
And I'm Virgo.
Yes, Virgo. Good.
Yeah, one of my day ones is a Gemini. My grandmother, love her to death. She is a Gemini.
And you know, I know you know.
But I love her to death because, you know, listen, I can read y'all, you know, 1 minute, and and y'all are very different. Sometimes it's like really like click, click. Oh, shit, the other one's here. And the whole energy in the room change, and then the other one come back. I call it Cain and Abel. The other one come back, and you like, yes, let's go, you know. But it is what it is on both sides. Honest on both sides, and that's why people can't do it.
Yeah, it's fast.
You be ready to slap one or both.
We get a bad name, we do, but I can say I'm a little bit different.
Yeah, I'll never date one ever again.
Oh, Lord.
But y'all could be my friend.
Guys are different. They different. Yeah.
That's the only time that I almost did time.
Yeah.
Hard time.
I get it.
I want to gut them from the rooted to...
I feel you.
You know, Virgos get a bad name too because, you know, we like on the top 3 list of serial killers as far as signs. So.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, me? Not me. I kill you, all right? I love you, but I will kill you, okay? My thing is, no matter what sign you are, just own it.
Yeah.
Don't try to play like you're not that. Just own it, and we'll be all right. Before we head out of here, because I know that Instagram is shady, okay? And they do not let me go past an hour. They are shady. They start putting a counter up there 30 seconds like, bitch. So I want to make sure that we get everything in. Before we go, I just want to give you. Somebody wrote, "Don't poke the bear in the Virgo. Don't
Shout
put the
out
stick down.
to
Put the stick down. I'm trying to help you right now. Put the stick down. Yes. I hope we get a Virgo season. Right now, everybody else's season is dubbed. After the Aquariuses, nobody else is getting a birthday this year.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Nuts. Maybe the Sagittarius, maybe. Otherwise, I don't think anybody else is getting a birthday this year. But before we leave, I just want you, I want to give you, one moment in time to, talk to whoever you need to talk to, give a message to whoever you feel on your heart, on your corazon to talk to right now. Just give the people a message that you feel they need to hear.
Well, this is coming from Dirty Diana. I want everybody to stay positive right now. I mean, I know it's a quarantine time. Think about not putting your eggs all in one basket and spreading it all out everywhere that you could think of to make money right now. If you have a negative friend, put them in the trash. Throw them out in the garbage. There's not time for no negative energy. There's only time for positive energy. There's only time for sticking together and getting this money. Think about how you could get this money. Anybody that's going through somebody that lost somebody, try to keep your spirits up. I have people that lost people that like we can't even have a funeral. So during these times, coming from me, keep your energy high. Read positive books. Talk to people positive. All that negative.
Meditate.
Meditate is very, very important. And get cash out. Go get cash out from iTunes. Make sure y'all follow Dirty Diana. Everything dirty. And just stay in tune because we all about getting this money, staying positive over here, and flip mode when we have to flip mode.
Yes. I salute you, and I just have so much respect for you because, without giving away my age, I saw you come up, I saw you battling, and, when you were in New York, I was a girl from Queens, but, you were one of the first women in the streets, like when in terms of, rapping and freestyling and stuff. You were like one of the first ones that I really saw popping up on these, what the hell was the name of the videos that the dude used to go around and just be taping people freestyling? I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna remember when we get off. It was a real underground thing too, but
I did Hoods. I was on
Hoods was one.
Yeah, I was on Hoods with Remy.
Yeah. Hoods was one. Yeah, Hoods was one because that was one of the first times I saw Remy, Babs, any of them. Right. Was on like Hoods, and then it was like something that they used to just run around and do people free.
Moving and shaking, so I know it's a lot.
Yeah, I know that was a big thing in Queens too. You know what I'm saying? And you were one of the first ones that I seen, just out there holding your own against these dudes. Where they had to like look at you and respect you. So I salute you so much for that. I salute you for keeping it still relevant, keeping it fresh, because the two joints that you sent me are both fire. You're definitely going to hear more of them on the House of Hip Hop. Also, salute to my guy, Mathematics. We're also on Straight Gas Radio on 905 FM. And, that station is really about the shit you want to hear. The underground, but the knockers, the side Bs and, stuff like that. So you're definitely going to be hearing these joints on there. So I just salute you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. This is the first time, but it's definitely not going to be the last time. You're only a visitor once here at the House of Hip Hop. So, as long as you call mama, don't pop up at nobody's house unannounced. You know better. As long as you call me first. You are always welcomed at the House of Hip Hop. Before we get out of here, I want to go out on Cash Out, definitely. So make sure y'all go get that. But also tell the people where they can keep up with you and where they can follow you.
My website is dirtydiana.com. Spotify, Dirty Diana. Instagram, Dirty Diana. Twitter, Dirty Diana. Everything dirty. Make sure y'all follow the Cash Out Girls because there's a lot more to come. We ain't stopping.
Yeah.
AB.
Yeah, salute to you, AB. Thank you so much, mamas. And I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up when I come down there because you know, we gotta cash out.
And we in this bitch. We lit.
Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna go out with your joint. This is Cash Out. I'm your girl, Spicy Sugar. Please make sure you follow me at Spicy Sugar 718 on Instagram and Twitter. The House of Hip Hop Podcast Show on Facebook and YouTube. Salute, and follow the home team, S.STREET Media. It's S_street_media on Instagram. Skull Street on Facebook. www.sstreetmedia.info is the website.
Yeah.
I will be back again. I'm throwing these in here as fast as I can because we got so many dope people in store for the quarantine edition of the House of Hip Hop. So I think I will be back on Friday with another dope guest, y'all. Until then.
Thank you.
Salute. Thank you, mama. Salute.
Shout out to my girl, Spicy.
Yes, Lord. Here we go.
Thing I buy, bitch. I cash out like it's no motherfucking blackouts. Fuck you, man, bitch. Real bitch. Let her ride with the stick. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Baby face. They thinking that I'm innocent. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Real bitch. Let her ride with the stick. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Baby face. They thinking that I'm innocent. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Getting to the cash, getting to the cash. Got a thing for that Birkin, yeah, I love the bag. Broke niggas, yeah, I call them red flags. Fuck your ex and your ex. Go for them bitches trash. That pussy too camping, I'm bougie too camping. You don't want the smoke, I stay packing like camping. Your man got me on this one to hit.
I used to be single.
Bitch, your platform, pro store for the hit list. Stop it with the stish shit. Stish, you ain't done, you ain't cursed, then it is what it is, what it is. Yeah, buddy, rolling like a big shot. Rolling don't tick-tock, I'm in the hood with flip-flop. Real bitch, let her ride with the stick. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Baby face. They thinking that I'm innocent. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Real bitch. Let her ride with the stick. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Baby face. They thinking that I'm innocent. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Bitches acting like they want smoke with the cream. You could get it. We could do it right here on the scene. Never been the type to do a regular shit. Especially a broke nigga with a regular dick. If you ain't got a passport, taking regular trips. If you ain't looking at the stars, that's a regular whip. Pussy so good, made him wait for it. Trips to Ben Baller, made him pay for it. Bitches want smoke, I'ma stay for it. Pink 38 tucked in, but no steak on it. Bitch, you a dot. You an internet thug out here looking for a hot spot. I be calling shots. I ain't fucking with you though, cause you be fucking with my Real bitch, let her ride with the stick. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Baby face, they thinking that I'm innocent. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Real bitch, let her ride with the stick. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Baby face, they thinking that I'm innocent. Cash out. Every time I'm in this bitch. Real bitch.
It's another episode of the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show. Spicy Sugar, Dirty Diana. See you next week, y'all. Actually, at the end of the week. I'll see y'all. Peace.